Natural birth, empowering you to birth your way.
Good afternoon, my name's Zoe and I'm the founder of Natural Birth, Birth Your Way, and I am a midwife and antenatal teacher, and I'm here to give you some information about how your body works in pregnancy and labour. So if you saw my last video, you would have heard that today we're going to speak about the cord, but due to recent events where a lot of us are going to be at home, I'm going to be making more videos and just thought I would discuss topics which I feel are most important and informative to you. So today I'm going to be talking about the basic female reproductive anatomy, so where everything is and what each part does. And I think that this is a really important topic to go over, as actually quite a few women are not familiar with their reproductive anatomy. But during pregnancy and birth, this knowledge really helps you in beginning to trust your body and starting to gain confidence in what your body's actually capable of. So whether this is completely new information or just a refresher, please keep watching. So first we're going to talk about the taboo subject of the clitoris. Okay, so this is an extremely sensitive part right at the top of the vulva, and it's covered in thousands of nerve endings. So I've got a little diagram here. So if you just see the blue bit, that's your clitoris. And it's also known as the female pleasure centre. The clitoris's only function is for female pleasure. So the part you see which is covered by what is known as the clitoral hood, so this bit around here, the bit that you see in the middle, that's the clitoris. So it almost looks like a pink pea, but that's actually just the top of the clitoris. So the full organ actually extends all the way around the vulva and kind of encases it. So all that blue bit there is the clitoris. And it's around the size of a small zucchini. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the urethra, so this little dot right there. So it's the hole that you urinate from, and it's a long tube which connects to the bladder. So during pregnancy, the tube which leads to the bladder from the kidneys can relax, and due to the hormone relaxin, and this can cause the tubes to go soft, and small amounts of urine can pool in these tubes, which is why pregnant women are more likely to have recurrent urine infections. And if you are experiencing this, please speak to your midwife or GP if you have any problems. So next is the vagina. So it's probably the bit that we know most about. So that's the red bit here. So it's around about a 3-inch tube, and it's primarily used for sexual intercourse and childbirth. So internally, the vagina has a Constantine-like tissue known as rugae. And it helps to increase the surface area of the vagina and helps it stretch during intercourse or childbirth, and it's also self-lubricating as well. So in childbirth, the vagina is capable of stretching up to 3 times its size, so that's quite a lot. That's because it needs to get that baby's head through. And it also has a role in the transfer of sperm through the cervix and into the uterus, and also has a role in expelling blood during menstruation. So the vagina has a lot of functions to do with the female reproductive system, but it's especially important during childbirth because it's the birth canal, it's what your baby comes out of. So the next organ that I'm going to talk about is your anus, so your bottom, so right at the very bottom here. So even though it's not directly part of the female reproductive system, it does have a role during childbirth. And this is because of the Ferguson reflex. So the Ferguson reflex is responsible for aiding the body's natural pushing sensation during birth. And during the courses that I teach from the Real Birth Company, we go over this in far more detail. But that's basically all you need to know right now about the anus's role, is that it helps during the pushing and getting your baby birthed. So the skin and muscles that protect all the organs, so all these layers here, so they're known as the Labia Minora, so the inner one, and then Labia Majora, sorry, it's a bit of a tongue tie, and they all have the same function, so they just protect those inner organs. The Mons Pubis, so the bit up here which is covered in pubic hair, that's called the Mons Pubis, and the pubic hair helps to cushion the area from friction or injury, and also helps to protect against unwanted bacteria. It also has a role in releasing pheromones as well, which help us attract a mate. So that's what it initially is used for. And the vagina and other reproductive areas should not be washed with soap because it can affect the pheromone release and also affect the lubrication of the vagina, and also the action of just washing down that can introduce bacteria. And these are quite sensitive organs, so you want to try and keep away from soap and things like that. So I hope this has given you some new or updated current knowledge, and by knowing about your body and how it works, you're able to gain confidence in yourself and what your body is capable of achieving. So if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Obviously I'm not able to give you specific advice about your individual situations, but I am able to offer support or more information about the topics I speak about here. So please contact me on www.naturalbirthyourway.co.uk to find out more information about the courses I offer and also for my further contact details. And birth your way, everybody!
If you'd like to contact me, Zoe, please email naturalbirth-birthyourway@outlook.com. Alternatively, you can go through my website, which is www.naturalbirth-birthyourway.co.uk. We also have a Facebook page and a group that you can join, and please continue to subscribe to the YouTube page to get more interesting videos. Birth your way, everybody.